Okay, so in today's Django, we as a people, right? Black people, African people, we have this tendency that whatever is our own is not good enough. Whatever someone else is doing is better. Let me give you some examples. It started with centuries ago when the colonialists, or whatever they called them, came to Africa. Don't forget that we had our own civilization, but we threw ours away and adopted them. In fact, even in worship, we used to know Nyame. They used to call Nyame and point to the sky, mean God. But they told us, oh no, the way you worship your God is not good. It's paganism. If you want to worship God, the true God is go through a fellow by the name Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian, so if I'm angering some Christians, please forgive me. Stay with me for this argument. So we gave up our civilization and followed theirs. And we've been playing catch up ever since. Do you realize what kind of disadvantage it has given us? Over centuries, we still haven't caught up. Let me give you another thing else that we gave up that's our own. Clothing. Right now, we still have in official circles, the official clothing is theirs, not ours. What else? Women's hair. We used to see beauty in a woman who has braided her hair and everything. Oh, now those don't look good anymore. They have to have these wigs. So a dead person in Brazil, they package their wig and put it on women's hair, and that's what looks beautiful to us. The dark skin is no longer beautiful. So our women are doing what? Bleaching, so that they'll look like white folks, and that's what's beautiful. What else is on? Oh, telenovelas. When we were young, we used to group around TV and watch Osofodazi. It was brilliant. It was made in Ghana. This lady came with Adam's apple. Great. Oh, nobody's interested. But let's go bring some Indians that we don't know. Talk about their love life and everything. And now that's all we see. That's better than our own. What's next? Oh, and finally, football. As for that one, I get angry when I talk about it. Because I remember when in Kumasi Sports Stadium, when we say Kotoko versus Haas, my friend, you can't find any place to put your foot. I remember one day, Akotex, those of you who are old, Akotex, that's Akosombo Textile, they came to Kumasi and gave Kotoko 3-0. I will never forget that game. But that's how we used to see football. Today, nobody knows. In fact, besides Kotoko and Haas, nobody knows dwarfs. All those are gone. But you ask a guy on the street now, what's your favorite team? Oh, Barca. I'm a Chelsea fan. What are we doing to ourselves? What is it about us that what we do is not good enough, but what others are doing is better? In fact, I was on this platform. DNT has a correspondent on the ground. When the coup d'etat broke in Mali, we were the first to get it. I can say that we got it first before CNN, for Al Jazeera and all that. We packaged it, we put it on the news platform, nobody said a word. I watched. 3 hours later, somebody put CNN, oh, there's a coup in Mali, and everybody, oh, really? And I'm sitting there and say, wow. Okay, so if we're going to go anywhere, we need to start appreciating what is ours. Today, we're going to talk about football. We're going to dissect African football. But I wanted to take the opportunity to say, for me, do you know how much money we're sending to Europe, to all these places, by just zeroing in on Chelsea versus Man U? But meanwhile, when Kotoko versus Dwarfs, who cares? And any wonder if we're not patronizing that, then we're not able to pay the players. And we're not able to get good TV arrangements for them. And so our football has gone from where it was standing room only in Kumasi Sports Stadium to now you see only a few people watching. And it's not only football, it's a lot of things. Let us start appreciating our own. Now, I have to end with a bright spot. The youth of today, I like them. Why? Because when we were growing up, remember the Kool and the Gang, the Commodores? Nah, these people are not listening to those. They are listening to Shatta Wale, Sarkodie. They are going local. So I like that. That's a bright spot. Food. We're eating our own food now. No longer are we into Western, sandwich and all. No. We want our mutuo fufu. Yeah, so I like that part. And then also language. People are more into the local languages. So there are some bright spots, but for the most part, I think we've given up too much of what belongs to us and adopted what belongs to others. And if we're going to go anywhere as a people, we need to come back to the drawing table and start appreciating what is our own. We should start appreciating ourselves first before we appreciate anybody else. For today, that's Django. We'll be back in a minute to meet my guest.